me. That's me. Jimmy Del Ponte.
And the Jimmy Del Ponte Show. Say it again. Hey, Jimmy Del Ponte. Hey, welcome to the Jimmy Show. Jimmy Del Ponte's here today. I got something I would like to play. Ooh, I'm sitting at the piano. I wish I had a banana. Well, there's no place that I'd rather be. Maybe home. Hi everybody, hey, hello out there in Cable Land. My name is Jimmy Del Ponte, and I just want to, what we're doing is we had a Moonlighters rehearsal. Now you know the Moonlighters is the swinging, singing seniors, Somerville swinging, singing seniors. There's a lot of S's there. And, but today is the calm before the storm. We're supposed to get 47,000 feet of snow. You know, everybody's in the stores buying everything, you know, like there's gonna be a famine. Anyway, so, look at, I got 3 of my Moonlighters here. So, we got Eddie, Barbara, and Bernice. So we're just gonna go ahead and sing anyway. We just wanna show you that Somerville programs are working. Actually, there's a dance later on at the Holiday Inn, and everybody's gonna go. So Hank Davidson stole my thunder today. He's gonna be up there. So we'll do a couple of songs for you. Why don't we do, we were just messing around with As Time Goes By. It's on page 2. And for those of you following along at home, you must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply. I'd like to say thank you to the Lennon sisters, or wherever they may be.
And what? How?
Excuse me, sir. I think I got your mail by accident. I think it's one of those census forms that they've been sending out. You know, where they ask you a whole lot of questions about the city and stuff. Oh, really? I really don't fill this out ever, actually. I just kind of throw it away. I didn't think it was really important. Important? Yeah, man, it's like very important. All right. The census helps the city plan and improve important services, and it makes the schools better, you know, helps them to make sure the voting list is accurate. It's important. The census also helps the city, you know, get state and federal funds, and that's important. I mean, for like, you know, maintaining senior and public housing, Medicaid, veterans bonuses, all that stuff. You know, I don't know. I'm busy. I got things to do. Busy? Busy? You know, actually, there are only a few questions, like your name, your address, and your birth date. That's all there is to it. All right. I'll do it. I didn't know it was that important. Thank you. See you later.
Don't delay. Fill out your census form as soon as you receive it. You can either mail it back or bring it to one of the convenient drop-off boxes listed on the back of your form. Or you may now fax or email your form as well. See back of form for details. Let's all fill out the 2015 census.
Okay, moving right along. We have my friend Megan Ackerman, and she's up here in the communications department. And is that your phone ringing?
That is my phone ringing.
Oh my God, you better get it. she's very busy up here.
How are you? Pretty good.
So we were up here, and Dan Demina's over there. We'll say hi to him in a couple of minutes. But they're busy up here because right now we're right in the middle. Actually, we're probably toward the end of them clearing off the streets, clearing your streets off, getting all the snow out of here. And I'll tell you, and you know that if they've been on your street, you've seen the front loaders, the payloaders, the bobcats, the huge dump trucks trying to make the city safe. This is what goes on, and it goes on up here. Maybe we'll move on and talk to Dan while Megan's on the phone. Hey, Dan. It's Dan Demina. Oh, now she's on the phone, and I'm here talking really loud. Dan, what do you do up here in communications?
I am the media manager for the city of Somerville, and if that sounds like a weird title, it was shortened from new media manager before, as we kind of reworked the communications department. Most of what I do is help out with any sort of public communications, so press releases, any type of information that's going out via social media, which Megan obviously handles, or the web. And I deal with a lot of the media in terms of press, reporters who want to find out information. I go to the right departments, get them the information they're looking for, and help them report on the city.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And we see you around, and we appreciate what you do because you've helped me with some of my programs, some of my theater programs and music programs, and you guys have been busy, especially lately, huh?
Yeah, well, the past month has really been focused on getting information out about snow removal. Obviously, we have a lot of questions coming in. Megan has been working basically around the clock, answering questions that come in through Twitter and Facebook. At the same time, we're updating the web. You guys are updating the city cable wheel and just getting information out any way we can so we can let people know what's going on with the snow, what's going on with the storm, what they can expect, and what we're doing right now to try to get rid of all this stuff.
I'll tell you one thing that I really enjoyed is when I heard the words skeleton crew. Because that meant that you know you don't have to, everybody doesn't have to come in, and you know I volunteered to come in a couple of times, but hopefully I think maybe we might be done with that, right? I mean, hopefully the influx of snow is going to be dwindling a little bit, hopefully.
It has to be over. And skeleton crews were nice when you'd be able to, like, you know, work in your pajamas or anything.
I loved it.
But you're still sitting at home glued to a laptop the entire time. It's like work, and taking phone calls. So
Not me.
not a lot of days off. Not a lot of days off in the past month. It looks like we're finally getting back to status normal, though.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I was going to watch the Three Stooges or Abbott and Costello, but I did my work too. I got work done.
Who's on first?
Who's on first? Thanks, Dan. Let's go back to Megan. Megan's off the phone. So Megan, so you update Twitter and Facebook and among other things, right?
Yeah, so one of my jobs is managing social media for the city. So obviously with the snow that has been really, really busy, we get a lot of questions and requests and a lot of information that we need to share with people about what's going on. So it's been a busy past month.
Yeah, and the information goes right out as it comes in. It goes right out. I noticed that, and boy, I tell you, it must be hard because there has to have been tons and tons of questions because we have a huge city, and there's a lot of people, and boy, there's been a lot of snow, hasn't there?
Yeah, between the amount of snow and just how long this has been going on, definitely a lot of questions, a lot of information that we have to share with people. We try to get it out as quickly as possible to people so that they know what's going on as soon as possible. And people have just been great in terms of letting us know about issues, letting us know when things have gone right as well, letting us know about the good deeds some of their neighbors have done. So it's always very interesting to see what people are chatting about.
Well, thank you very much for letting us talk to you, and I know you got to get back to work. And Dan and Megan, thank you, and we're going to go see what else we can do and disrupt other people's days. Okay, here we are back with Jimmy Del Ponte's friends at City Hall, and we have Beatrice and Belia, two Bs, or not to be. And we're at the help desk. This is where people come in and they want to know where to pay their taxes. They want to know how to pay a ticket. And we just want to say hi to Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice.
Good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Steve. Thank you for coming.
And how long have you been working here, Beatrice?
Just 6 months.
6 months. In Belia, how long have you been here?
Good morning. A little bit over a year.
So this is our help desk. And so when we walk in here, you get a nice smile and very pleasant attitude. And plus, they know what they're doing, too. And they're always nice to me. Aren't you? Yeah, because we're all friends here anyway. And they said someday they're going to let me sit there and make believe I'm the help desk guy, right?
That's
Yeah, sure.
right. Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. As long as you promise to be nice to everyone.
Well, I want to come over and do it now. I want to do it now. So let's make believe that you come in and ask for help.
Okay.
All right, so you go over there and make believe you're asking for help. You make believe you're asking for help. So I'm at the help desk. Hi, I'm at the help desk.
Good morning.
Now, what's so good about it?
Oh, good morning. Hi, I'm here to pay my excise tax.
Oh, you're here to pay some exercise?
I need to pay my excise tax.
Oh, some exercise. Oh, you're here to what?
To pay my excise tax.
Okay, well, is it in cash? Because if it's in cash, you can just give it to me and I'll take care of it.
Well, if it's cash, I was told to pay at Treasury.
My name is Billy Treasury. How you doing?
Oh, nice to meet you.
Mr. Treasury. You could call me Billy.
Okay.
So you could just give it to me.
Billy, thank you.
Okay, now let me talk to this young lady. What can I do for you? I'm the help desk guy.
Okay, hi. I want to pay a parking ticket.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Well, let me call my friend up, all right? What's your name?
My name is Bella.
Bella. All right, I'm going to see if I can get it fixed for you. Where was it?
It was right on Highland Avenue, actually.
Okay. Hey, Joe. Yeah, it's Jimmy. Over at parking, yeah. Can you fix a ticket for my friend? Can you fix a ticket for my friend? Yeah. What's the license plate number is LRLRLRL. No? Fine. Next time you call me for a favor, we'll see what I do. Yeah, fine. Sorry. I don't know. You'll have to ask her where to pay the pocket ticket. I've never got one.
Oh, okay. Where can I pay your parking ticket?
Oh, how are you paying? Cash? Credit card? A check? If it's a check, you need to go to Traffic and Parking, located at 133 Holland Street.
Yeah, and you know what? 133 Holland Street, and people don't know this, but it used to be a post office. And that has nothing to do with anything. But anyway, I want to just say hi and thank you. And
Thank you for coming.
thanks, Beatrice. Thank you, Billy. Two B's or not two B's. Welcome back to Jimmy Talks to His Friends at City Hall. This is my friend Bill Roach. He's head of personnel. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and you're on your way to do something, so we don't want to keep you, but you have a pen in your hand. You have some work there. Is somebody getting fired?
Never too busy for my friends at City Hall. No, nobody's getting fired.
Good. Thank God. And everything's working well down there?
Everything's great. We're busy, but things are good. Busy is good.
And there's a lot more personnel now. I noticed because we're removing all the snow in the city. And how does that work? That's independent contractors?
Those are independent contractors hired by DPW, and they're out there along with our DPW team doing a great job.
unbelievable job. And do you oversee all of that?
I do not. Stan Cody, the DPW commissioner, oversees that. Another friend of ours at City Hall.
Stan's the best. Yep. Well, hey, thanks a lot. And your brother Charlie is a good friend of mine. Charlie Roach. He works for the DPW.
He does. He's out there clearing the streets also.
Yeah, I only see him driving by. He's always working. And Charlie's a good guy. I remember when his kids were little, and that's it. City Hall, you know.
You might want to scan our new workers. We post all our new workers as they come on board on this Wall of Fame here.
That's a great idea, and we will do that. We'll do that. And thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, Jim. Always a pleasure.
All right, Billy. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, Bill. That's a great idea. Well, look at this. Our new employees, and when we have new employees, we put their names up, we put their pictures up, and that's really cool. Here's a guy that looks like J.K., the guy who won the Simmons, the best supporting actor. What a nice guy that gave great advice for the Academy Awards when he said, call your parents. And, you know, he said, call your parents and don't text them, call them. Say hello to your parents. Yep, this is our new employees wall. That's great. You know, I think we'll go up to the front desk, to the welcome desk. Why don't we go up there? Oh, there's Steve Craig. Steve's busy, huh? We'll talk to Steve. We'll talk to Steve on our next segment. But we'll just talk to him real briefly. Hi, Steve. He's the head of 311, and he's busy, and he's the one that's keeping all of this whole thing. When you call and you want something done, you call Steve's department, and he's the guy that gets it all done. 311. Not right now. See, he's busy. We don't rehearse this. He's on his way. We'll see you later. Give my regards to the mayor. Tell him I'm doing a good job, will you? Will do. Jimmy, Del Ponte. Okay. We'll go upstairs to the welcome desk, okay? Come on, shall we? Okay, well, we're here with John Howe. John Howe drives the mayor around. They all take turns. That's why his car is looks like it just come out of a car wash. And this is John Howe. He's one of Somerville's finest. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing, John?
Good. How are you?
Good. This is a segment called Jimmy Del Ponte Talks to His Friends that also work at City Hall.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's for my show, Seriously Somerville.
Yep, it's a great show. It's snowing again out. Shocking.
I was going to ask you what this white stuff was coming from the sky. It doesn't look familiar.
It's white gold, Jimmy. It's white gold. It's a lot of work for the city. They're doing a great job. But we're really working our tails off to help everyone with public safety, and everyone's working hard as well as you are with everyone.
Well, we're in communications, and Denise Taylor and her whole staff is keeping everybody informed as to what streets are open and ready to have the emergency lifted. And everyone's doing a great job. And I mean, what really astounded me was the drone. I'm watching TV, and the drone is on TV, and Somerville now has a drone, and I'm like, Somerville, yay! And we're innovative, aren't we?
Yeah, it was a pretty great idea by the mayor's office. I know a lot of other communities around the Commonwealth have looked into it and have just thought it's a great idea because it saves time, it saves money, and it's all about public safety for the department and for the city. So it was a real asset having it up in the air.
And your father, was a state trooper.
My uncle.
Your uncle. That's your uncle.
My uncle's a state trooper. Yes.
Now, your father? He's the one that I know.
My dad was a city assessor for years and years and years in the city, way back in the old Somerville.
That's right. So Marie's brother.
Yes.
Was the cop. Was a cop.
Brother, my uncle was.
And everybody knows Marie Howe. Marie Howe was she was a representative, right?
State representative for 20 plus years in the city. Yeah.
And she's still riding around. You'll still see her around. She's a doll. She's sharp as a tack. She remembers everything. She used to hang around with my father, Fred Del Ponte. And what's that thing now? I know it's cold and we got to get back in, but when it's sunny out and the cops, what is it? Guns and sleeves, or what is it?
If you talk to Lieutenant Tim Mitsakis, it's suns out, guns out.
Suns out, guns out. That means show your muscles. Short sleeve shirts, right? Well, if I could only get a hold of Tim Mitsakis, he's a buddy of ours, too. John Howe, thanks, buddy.
Pleasure seeing you, Jimmy.
It's always a pleasure.
Stay warm.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jimmy Del Ponte. Welcome to this segment of Seriously Somerville called Jimmy Del Ponte's talks to friends at City Hall where he works. Hi, welcome. Anyway, so this is Nick Salerno. He's actually one of my friends, in real life, too. And Nick is the, why don't you tell him what you do?
I am the election commissioner for the city of Somerville.
That's a serious job. He commissions all the elections and stuff. He takes care of the ballots. There's a room down there that when there are live ballots in it, you can't go in, right? Tell us about that room.
Well, I'm so happy you remembered, Jim.
Yeah.
That's
I tried getting in.
the vault room where all the ballots and the voting machines are kept. And when we do have live ballots come in, no one other than election personnel are allowed in that room.
We take our elections very seriously in the city of Somerville. You know, I mean, I've stood out there and held signs for people that later on were mean to me. But that's okay, because I won't hold signs for them anymore. Anyway, you can't hold signs, can you? Now, I just found this out. No, you can't hold signs. You have to be impartial, 1,000% impartial, right? So you can't even put a bumper sticker in your car.
That's correct, Jim.
Can you put a bumper sticker in your car that says Jimmy Del Ponte's cool?
That I can do.
But, oh, we're coming. Hey, there goes Steve Craig. We're going to talk to him afterwards. Steve's doing something. He's head of 311. We'll get you in. We came in to try to get you, but we'll get you in a minute. It's a new segment we're doing. It's very serious. This is a very serious segment. You know that when I am on TV, it's serious, right? Hey, Auntie. Okay. Anyway, so here we are. So, Nick, you took your glasses off because you are you're a debonair guy. You cut a very sharp profile.
Thank you for noticing, Jim.
And you have been on my show before. You were on Getting to Know You.
That's right. That was a few years ago.
And that's when we discussed the sandals. And, of course, now it's March and there's no sandals.
Somewhere there are.
Somewhere there's sandals, but not in the snow. There are no such thing as snow sandals.
No, but we have snow marks.
Snow marks. All right. Hey, Nick, thanks a lot. And by the way, when you do come to elections, whatever the hell they call this, elections, election, protection, we don't, we don't rehearse. Yeah, we really don't. Look at what they give you. They give you candy, but inside there, it's like a candy store. Because each day they say, like, well, what are we going to put out today? We're going to put out candy. We're going to put out stuff. And people come here just to, well, they come to see all the pretty girls that work here, number one. And then they come here and they use this as an excuse. Also, this is the stopping ground if there's people in the bathroom. The bathroom's right over there, so if somebody goes to the bathroom and it's locked or somebody's in there taking too long like they usually do, they come back and they go like, hey, how you doing? Let's see, what are you doing? You know, so anyway, thank you, Nick Salerno, good friend of. Thank you for being on this segment called what is it again? Jimmy's Friends in City Hall, or Jimmy talks to his friends in City Hall, or whatever. Thanks. Next, preying on a lot of people. We need to get rid of it. Spring's around the corner.
Straight ahead are, in the gray area, the light gray are the newer voting machines, and up above are our old voting machines that haven't been used in several years. They're the old crank boxes.
It's like a museum.
That's right, it is. And this elections department, along with the vault, it's constantly a working warehouse. Have a great day.
Okay, now we're going to talk to Brad Rawson, and he's going to tell you what he does.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brad Rawson. I'm a Somerville resident, and I work in the Mayor's Office of Strategic Planning and Community Development. My role is to facilitate community conversations about the future of our great city, preserving the things that are important to all of us, and at the same time planning for growth, planning for economic opportunity, planning for a mix of housing, planning for great parks, open spaces, cultural facilities, and small business vitality. All these things get wrapped up in strategic plans, neighborhood by neighborhood, underneath the overall city plan of the Summer Vision Comprehensive Plan. I've been here for about 7.5 years, and it's a really fun team to be a part of and a great city to serve.
Now, would this be something, Brad, like, say, like there's an old school building that everybody, and we all know how much we love our old buildings in Somerville. Say, all right, there's a like the police station building. I mean, the one that's in Union Square.
Sure.
Was made in it was built in 1858 or something. Now, say there's a building like that. Now, you guys, you got to protect that. Is that part of what you do? Is it part of protecting that and
bringing it into the future while protecting its past?
Yeah, that's a great example, Jimmy. Somerville is a city of 4 square miles with 80,000 people and about 20,000 jobs. Every inch of this community counts. So we need to squeeze the maximum community benefit and value out of every block in the city, whether it's our traditional 2-family homes with pitched roofs, whether it's our neighborhood parks, whether it's our neighborhood schools, our small business districts. And the city owns lots and lots of real estate. So your example about the police station is a really interesting one. I think it has served certain purposes really, really well. And I think some of the folks who have worked there over the years would say that there are other things that could probably do a little bit better. And we have those conversations. We had those conversations on Beacon Street about the old Durrell School years ago, right? We've had many of those community conversations about the Powder House Community School out in my neighborhood in Ward 7.
In my neighborhood too, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what about, here's one for you, the post office in Union Square.
Yeah, we have heard lots and lots of community stakeholders in the 7.5 years that I've been here talk about whether the post office can ever serve a different community use, right? It's been an important part of the Union Square economy and cultural identity for a long time. The federal government has sold it to a private entrepreneur who is very much on board with our vision for performing arts and for supporting that part of the Union Square culture in the future. They are participating in the Somerville by Design neighborhood planning process. They are listening to our stakeholders in the arts community, in the maker economy, at Somerville Community Access Television and other places, and saying, hey, how can this wonderful, wonderful space fit into the future of Union Square?
See now, folks, you think that we just have this cool building and in the City Hall, you think this is just a place you come to pay your bills. It's so not. There's just so much interesting stuff going on in City Hall. And Brad, thank you so much for is there anything you'd like to say in closing? Because thank you. And boy, I got to tell you, you talk really good.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Thanks.
You talk good. You're a good talker.
So, we've had great support from Jimmy and Steve and the team at City Communications and City Cable, helping us get the message out about all of our community planning initiatives. You can find a lot of the video footage that you folks have shot for us at the SomervilleByDesign.com website. That's a city planning program run by the mayor's office, and it's been a really fun way for folks to raise their voices about the future of our community. You
know, I've worked here for almost 7 years, and I'll tell you, when I do these little segments for my Seriously Somerville show, I learn a lot, and thank you. And I mean, I love this city. I've been here, I've been here my entire life, and I still love it, and I love it more all the time. And thanks for doing what you do.
My pleasure, Jimmy. Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show. All right, on with our segment of Jimmy's Friends at City Hall. This is my friend Orazio.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you, buddy?
How you doing? And tell us what you do here.
I'm doing phenomenal. I work in the purchasing department in the city of Somerville.
Now, what have you purchased lately?
Oh, my God, with these snowstorms, you name it, every piece of equipment.
It's got to come all through you?
Of course, in our office, we do all the procurement. Yep. Definitely.
So does that mean that you have to handle all the rentals, like with Kali and all that? Kali?
Yep, all the snow guys, all the machines that we buy for the city, all the work that Mayor Curtatone put in. Yep.
Okay, you just bought this snow dragon, they call it, right? Tell us about that.
Oh my God, the snow dragon melts all the snow on the city streets. It was a great purchase for the city.
Yeah, that is a great purchase, and I know it costs a lot, but I mean, it paid. This is something that's going to pay for itself, right?
Oh, most definitely. The citizens of Somerville definitely needed a hand in shoveling out all this snow. Unprecedented.
And the city has done just a fabulous job. I mean, I know we work here and everything. We love the city, but I mean, you got to just look outside and see what a great job the city's done. And you're doing all the purchasing. Thank you for purchasing. And can you purchase me something? What can you get?
Jimmy,
Whatever
not
you
a
got.
problem, my man.
I'll just take your friendship, and that's it. Thanks, Orazio. Take care, buddy.
Take care.
That's me. That's me. Jimmy Del Ponte. It's my 6th year of doing my thing on the air here on cable TV.